3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, thank you for stopping by. If you're here right now, you're probably pretty close or on the way to becoming a parent. My name is William Sloan. I am married and the father of one 9-month-old son. His name is Asher. I made this video to hopefully get you some useful bits of information that I discovered along the way on my journey to fatherhood. And I wanted to make this video because I felt like there weren't a lot of male YouTube videos about parenthood information that were involving their personal experience. So I wanted to share with you some of the things that I learned on my journey here so far that I felt like you would find useful, and hopefully you do. So with that, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is, this is a lifestyle change. Everything that you know pre your first child is now the past. Everything you know is about to become very different, and you're gonna be required to mature very quickly, or you're gonna get left in the dust. And we don't want that to happen. We do not want that to happen. So mentally prepare as much as you can for that. Get ahead of major changes you're gonna need to make. I'm talking your sleep schedule. You're never gonna be ready for your sleep schedule to change. Your hobbies, and not so much losing hobbies, but the amount of time that you have to spend on those hobbies and the amount of free time you have in general. Things like going out and getting a drink and things like that, they're all gonna have to be put on hold. And that is the honest truth about having a child. And there's not a downside to that. You know, one day in a few years from now, or once, you know, every blue moon, you know, you want to go out with your friends or family and you have someone who you trust that can watch your child, like, of course. But that first month, the first few months, your life is going to change drastically. And it's going to be rough at first, but it will get better. But just know that your life is going to change. Okay, number 2, study. Study. Read as much as you can, watch as many YouTube videos as you can. Of course, make sure it's a credible resource, but train yourself as much as possible. Find baby professionals to follow on social media, whatever works best for you. Just as long as you're training yourself on how to be the best parent you can be and the new responsibilities that you are about to have. Doing this is not only gonna make yourself feel more confident about becoming a new parent, but it's also gonna take some stress off of your partner, who is already worrying about enough things being pregnant. You becoming knowledgeable and a great resource for them is gonna just really help reduce stress in the household. My wife and I found a few useful YouTubers and Instagram profiles to follow, so I will link those in the description below for you. Number 3, be a supportive partner. This sounds so easy, but it's something that is often forgotten. And when I say that, I mean, be supportive in each and every way possible that they need you to be, whether it's a foot massage or helping them get around the house or helping them do basic tasks. Whatever it is that you can do to make their life a little bit easier during pregnancy will be greatly appreciated, and it goes a long way. At least it went a long way for my wife. So talk to your partner, find out what they need from you, and offer your support, just nonstop, unconditionally. Number 4, get the baby's room ready as soon as you can. The last thing that you want after going through delivery and labor is coming home and having chores to take care of in order to do the essentials for your baby. So if you can, get everything done ahead of time. It will really reduce stress for both you and your partner. Another thing with preparing, just in case, if you don't know if you're gonna need a C-section or not, make a list on Amazon of products for if you do, just in case. Super simple, doesn't take any time. And if something happens where you were not expecting a C-section but do need one, you'll have everything ready to go on the list. All you have to do is order it. And preparing leads me right into the next topic that I wanted to hit on, which is your hospital bag. As a partner, you need to have your stuff ready to go. You should not be stressing your partner out by leaving it to the last minute. Unfortunately, I know from experience, but it wasn't that last minute. It was, you know, a week or two before, but still, just get it done. It's something easy and quick to do, and it will reduce stress for both yourself and your partner. Don't overthink it. There are a ton of YouTube videos about what you should bring and, you know, what they think you should bring. I'll make a little list and put it on a slide and cut to it. And, you know, you can take from it what you will, but just know it's really up to you what you want to bring. Something that my wife and I did set as a guideline is that, you know, no video games were to be brought, no distracting work from my job was to be brought. The focus was to be on her and helping her in every way I could and supporting her in every way possible during the labor. So I highly recommend that. It really helped us grow closer together, and it was an amazing experience. And I really recommend staying in that moment as much as you can. Okay, so Asher's here for the next tip. He woke up while I was filming this. So number 6, I think I'm at, is just meal brainstorm and prep for what you're gonna do when you are stuck at home for those first couple of weeks. Because you're not gonna wanna leave your partner alone. They just went through a major medical procedure and they're gonna need your support. That's it, that's the whole tip. Just prepare and think ahead about what you're gonna do and look into your options. The 7th thing I wanted to mention was tummy time during your wife's pregnancy or your partner's pregnancy. Talk to that belly. It helps create a bond with you and your child. It'll help them learn your voice and establish a stronger connection when they arrive, and it'll just really help strengthen your bond. So you can look up medical information about it if you'd like to, but it is definitely something that I found very useful with Asher. The last thing that I guess I had for pre-delivery here as a tip, and it's really just a bonus, you know, it's not something you have to do, but it's something that now being in it, I would strongly recommend. Work out a little bit, upper body, lower back. You will be holding these little people for hours. You're gonna need those arms and that lower back strength to survive. So I'm not talking about getting into something crazy. I'm just talking about some routine maintenance to help make sure that you are well equipped to carry this 6 to 25 pound-year-old, you know, for the duration of time that they need to be carried. The little man has left us. He is enjoying a bottle right now. So let's go to the hospital. Hopefully bags are packed and everything is ready when contractions hit. There's gonna be a lot of chaotic energy, a lot of excitement. I don't blame you. That's how we were. So that's why being prepared as possible with all your bags being pre-packed, nursery ready, is very, very helpful. Make sure that the car seat is in the car. You do need a car seat to leave the hospital. Shamefully, something I did not realize. Don't know why that went over my head, but my wife will never let it go because I didn't realize you needed the car seat to leave. I don't know what I was thinking. She was just gonna carry him out. So yes, make sure you're prepared. Another thing I wanted to point out, my wife's water did happen to break. Apparently that is something that doesn't happen for everybody. So we were lucky enough to know when things got started. We headed to the hospital at around 7 a.m. the next morning. We tried to get a little sleep before we went in. And ultimately our son was born, I believe, the following morning, about 24 hours after we had arrived. At this point, it's gonna be a whole lot of waiting. Your role as the father is support, 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 support. Locate the cafeteria, know where snacks are. Most likely your partner will get food from the hospital that they are staying at, but you will not. So you'll need to make sure that you find where the cafeteria is, and you know, where you can get snacks for your partner in the middle of the night should they need them. Another thing, if you're expecting a boy and you're deciding to have a circumcision, make sure you mention it when you arrive, just so that the team who's going to be helping you and your partner is aware that that's something you want to do. We were not planning to need a C-section, but ultimately that was what ended up happening. And our hospital wanted us to stay for 72 hours after the birth because my wife had a C-section. So just keep that in mind if your job is something that you're worried about or that you're keeping in touch with. Again, it's fully time to focus on your partner right now. They need your support. Make sure your head is in the game. Labor time is gonna vary. Everyone is different. Every pregnancy is unique, so you never know just what to expect. You wanna be there, you wanna be present as much as possible. I promise it's not something that you're gonna regret doing. And so that's it. You're gonna be swept away once your new baby is delivered. I hope that your pregnancy is smooth, or that your delivery is smooth. I hope your pregnancy was smooth too, but I hope your delivery is smooth. And I'm so excited for you to become a parent. It really is something that it has been amazing and that I have loved. Enjoy this time as much as possible. Here are some last thoughts that I didn't have a dedicated block of text to speak upon, but I thought were important to bring up or to at least mention so that they're on your mind and that you're thinking about them. First and foremost, enjoy that time as much as possible. Everyone says it, but that first month, the first couple of months, they fly by and there is just so much to enjoy from your newborn during that time. So it's gonna be chaotic, it's gonna be hard work, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna get easier as you go on, and that time is fleeting. So really enjoy those moments. Be a force of support and patience for both your partner and your baby. This is about to become a very crazy environment, and it's easy to get frustrated and want to lose your temper, but you're now in charge of a new life and they need your help. So it's really important that you remain patient and you remain as supportive as possible because things are going to be crazy. Remember, you and your partner are in this together. Try your best not to argue. Just remember that it's only going to be for a small amount of time, and try to make the best of it. It's something that you can enjoy together, and I promise when it's over and you're months down the road, you're gonna look back and look fondly on this time, as crazy as it was. Enjoy the bassinet life while you have it. Enjoy the chest naps. They're only there for a little while. Enjoy that while it lasts. That's something I really miss now that Asher is 9 months old. He likes to run around. He doesn't want to sit and cuddle. So hopefully I'll get that back, but enjoy it while you have it. Your partner went through a major medical procedure. They need your help. Do not skirt around them because you're tired. Your tiredness can equal their healthy recovery. It is worth the sacrifice, and they will be very grateful that you were willing to help them. Don't lose your sense of humor. That's a big one. A lot of stuff is gonna happen. Just try to laugh through the craziness when you can and when it's appropriate. Swaddling, it will get easier. They may be squirmy, but you can get it under control, and soon you will be a swaddling pro. I promise you will get there. Get a head start on the next year. Download Solid Starts. It is an app for when your child will begin eating solid foods. It's never too early to research. In that same breath, check out the app Huckleberry. It's something that helps track sleep and feeds and can provide you with a lot of insights that you may be struggling to have in that the first few months when your baby is home and you're trying to establish a sleep schedule. Make sure that you research wake windows. This was something that my wife knew about and I was too dumb to research in time, and made such a tremendous difference when we both started doing it. So that's it, everybody. Thank you so much if you made it this far into the video. I wish you the best of luck. I know I'm now repeating myself, but it's gonna be chaotic at first. It's gonna get easier, I swear. You got this. you're gonna be an amazing parent and you're about to be in for the ride of your life. I'm only just getting started, so just wait. It's gonna be a blast. If you like this video, please drop a comment or a like below. Let me know, and I will work on putting up some other dad content because this is something I enjoy, and I love my son, and I love playing a very active role in his life. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and good luck being a parent. You got this.